Welcome back to Good Morning Wilmington. Our first guest up on the plaza, we have the Executive Director of D.A.P.I, a nonprofit created to help pregnant and parenting teens continue their education. Please welcome Dr. Doris Griffin. How are you this morning?
Good morning. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for joining us. So I was sitting here thinking, I like the acronym D.A.P.I. It's different, it's interesting, it kind of grabs people's attention, but tell me, what does D.A.P.I stand for?
D.A.P.I stands for the Delaware Adolescent Program Inc. We are a 54-year-old organization started primarily to serve pregnant and parenting teen girls. When D.A.P.I began, it started when teen pregnancy was something that wasn't discussed and girls were pushed out of their home school, and the idea was to keep them off of welfare. Well, I'm here to say that today, while we are still challenged with teen pregnancy, we offer a holistic approach, beginning first with a standards-based education, and then offering mentoring, wraparound services, because we believe in self-empowerment and self-sufficiency. I like to talk to people from the standpoint of, we don't want to raise any more statistics. We are here to raise standards.
Absolutely, I love that.
Dr. Griffin, I had the opportunity to visit the website,
Awesome.
and you have a beautiful commercial.
Thank you so much.
It's an official commercial, beautifully put together, but it really helped paint the picture because I wanted to educate myself even more about D.A.P.I and what it offers and the services that it offers and its mission. And that commercial was so heartwarming because you highlighted the graduates. And I thought that was so beautiful. You put them on the spotlight and you honored them, and then all the support. So many people chiming in, so many influential leaders throughout the world. I mean, there were people, famous celebrities that were in the commercial that were, giving beautiful words of encouragement. And I really appreciated that because for someone who may not know what D.A.P.I is, just like I did to go research some more, that was the first thing that I clicked on, and it really helped paint that picture. And you can just tell the love and the passion that you and everyone must have at D.A.P.I. And this is the first time I'm meeting you, but I could see it right away. So let's talk more about the primary mission and the additional services that D.A.P.I offers.
The primary focus, education is our foundation.
Okay.
And we recognize that our young people need a solid foundation. So they come to us as if they are going to a regular school.
Yes.
But the only difference is we offer maternal health services, wraparound services. We're going to make sure that you have access to daycare. And while, yes, they could do it on their own, the idea is that we're focused on building a strong and self-sufficient young family.
Yes.
Yes, they can go to their traditional high school. Yes, they can work with their guidance counselor. Yes, they can do things with, going to the state service center. But we try to package everything so that success is ultimately achieved, not just realized, but actually achieved.
And speaking of achievement, do you feel like the mission is currently being fulfilled?
Absolutely. Actually, we need more money. We need more funding so that we can serve more girls. We are constantly looking for additional individual donors as well as donor sources that are willing to sow into the mission. I do want to bring up one very important thing that's happening right now.
Please.
You've all heard about the great resignation that is taking place in corporate America. Well, nonprofits are experiencing it at a greater degree because people are taking a job for 30 days, taking a job for 6 months, and deciding that they want to move on. And it devastates the nonprofit experience. And so we're looking right now for committed people to work with us. We're looking for AmeriCorps volunteers or AmeriCorps members in our Kent and our Sussex County location because we are a statewide organization.
Okay.
And we're also looking for a Newcastle County Center Director, a nurse for our Newcastle County location, and I'm looking for an executive assistant. So as you can see, we've got opportunities.
Right.
No, we don't pay the best, but we offer the best opportunity if you want to make a life-changing experience come to life for you.
Right, right. So it seems like that you're in need of much more support.
Oh yeah.
So, and I'm glad that we're able to give you that platform to speak on that, to make sure you get that message out there. No excuses. If you're looking for an extra employment or
Yes.
just employment.
That's
Get out
correct.
there, and you know, it's for a great cause.
Yes.
It's for a great cause. So
Yes.
it's more than just making a paycheck.
Absolutely.
You're helping, you're inspiring.
Yeah.
Not one generation, but two. But two. We are looking for additional funding to support nutrition and transportation. Do you know in Newcastle County, to get a girl and her baby to school and back home for one student is $200.
Wow.
$200. It's the most expensive bill that we have in our organization in this part of the state. It's not as expensive downstate, but up here. So if you really are interested in putting your money where your mouth is, we have the opportunity for you. There's a fundraiser that's coming up on December the 17th.
Oh, yep. Tell us more about that.
Mr. J Street and his partner are working diligently to put a holiday extravaganza together right here in Wilmington on Market Street. And so we have a flyer up about that, hopefully, that tells more about the details, but the tickets are $15 and the doors open at 7 and the show begins at 8 and all of the proceeds come to DAPI.
Okay, and
So-
it's December 17th.
That's correct.
Okay.
That's
December
great. I know you're
17th.
so excited about that.
I'm excited about the entire experience, good times and bad times. I believe in what we do. And so I'm here to champion and represent the fact that you don't have to be a part of the crowd. Stand alone and make a difference in somebody's life.
Right.
This thing is real for me.
When I was researching more about DAPI, and I noticed that not only you're providing education, but that maternal health.
Yes.
That is so imperative.
Absolutely.
And on top of mentorship.
Yes.
We talk about it all the
Yes,
time
we
here in
do.
Good Morning Wilmington with all of our
Absolutely.
guests. Even Ivan and I chat about it all the time about the importance of mentorship. And Kaylin knows me. She knows I'm a firm believer in mentorship. And the fact that you offer all of these services from A to Z.
Yes.
A to Z. It seems like such an incredible program that we're so fortunate to have it available in the state of Delaware.
Let me say something about the mentorship.
Please.
We're really looking for more DAPI daughters. We call our students DAPI daughters.
Okay.
Do
DAPI
either
daughters.
neither one of you have a daughter, do you?
No.
Say, okay,
Not yet.
but you
Not
are
yet.
daughters.
Right, we're not blessed with daughters.
But you are daughters.
Yes, we
and
are.
I'm sure your moms wanted you to have the best, live the best, do the best, ride the best, travel outside the state of Delaware and see the best. We don't want any less for our DAPI daughters. I have a daughter, and I don't want any less for her.
Right.
And so in order to make sure that our DAPI daughters have the best, we need mentors.
Right.
And we need mentors that are not afraid to show their wounds where they made mistakes, where they got up and dusted their knees off and walked forward. We don't need perfect living people to talk. We need people that are marred, that are scarred, that got up and has a war wound and
Yes.
doesn't mind sharing it. We need mentors that were pregnant teens. Maybe you are out watching and you were a DAPI daughter many years ago. Come on back.
Yes.
Come on back and serve. We need your story.
I love how passionate you are, and I love, that you want people that you said are marred and have been through trials and tribulations, because often those are the people with the most wisdom, the most experience.
That's right.
And so I think that is absolutely beautiful. Now, Vincenza, earlier you talked about some of the things that they have going on, but I want to hear from you. What programs and what services specifically does DAPI offer?
We offer, as I said, the school-based program, which runs just like a regular school in all 3 counties.
Okay.
In addition to that, we offer the maternal health services. So every girl is going to go to class and learn about childbirth, child development. She's going to learn about how to be a good parent. She's going to learn about suicide prevention. She's going to learn all kinds of prevention things, why she shouldn't smoke, why she shouldn't drink, all those kinds of things that are overlooked in developing a young mother. Also, she's going to participate in group counseling. Why? Because they've been through a traumatic situation.
Right.
So group counseling is mandatory. Also, she's going to get a life plan. Wouldn't it have been fantastic if you were 15 years old and you had gotten a life plan? Yes,
I wish I
indeed.
had
Could you
one.
explain,
Yes,
that
indeed.
a little bit more in detail?
Well, all of our DAPI daughters have a baby. So they can't waste time trying to figure it out. So we allow them the opportunity with guidance to have the development of a life plan. And this is where the mentor comes in. We need the mentor to be on board with going over the life plan. Just even if it's not 100% what she wants to do in the end, at least there's a roadmap that is pointing in the right direction.
I love that.
Be her 12 or 19, she needs a life plan.
I love that. I really appreciate that not only are you educating and providing resources, but helping with building a future with their new baby.
I hear someone asking the question, what about the fathers? So glad you asked. We've partnered with the Delaware Fatherhood Coalition, and we're so grateful for their partnership statewide. We had the honor of receiving an award for our ability to be committed to fathers. Fathers do make a difference.
Yes, they do.
That strong male figure, be him a biological member of the family or someone that's willing to step in the gap. We know that we need a male voice to speak to our DAPI daughter and her baby.
Wow. So important.
Dr. Griffin, could you share with us and our viewers maybe like a success story of someone, of a DAPI daughter, or someone that has gone through the program that you can share with all of our viewers?
Absolutely. We had a wonderful young lady not too long ago who wanted to be a doctor. And she was from another country. English was not her first language. And we had the awesome opportunity of bringing all the services around her to support her. We had the awesome opportunity of getting her a scholarship to go to Wilmington University. And we know Wilmington University is not focused on the sciences per se, but what a wonderful way to begin her introduction into higher education and to build her academic stamina to be able to handle higher education so that she can go on and do bigger and better things.
Yes, and a shout out to Wilmington University. My brother is an adjunct professor there, and they offer just an incredible program and a great foundation to build, obviously, to, the prerequisites.
Yes,
to obtain your prerequisites and build a strong foundation in achieving whether it's your associate's or your bachelor's degree.
Or your doctorate, because I am a graduate of Wilmington University.
Exactly, as well as my brother. So he tells me all about Wilmington University, and I love how it has evolved.
Yes.
Because it's so conducive to the working person.
Yes.
So they can work with your schedule. They understand. They're very supportive. They're very flexible. So I love that you have a great partnership also at Wilmington U, and I could see why.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We are very appreciative of Dr. Harmon, Dr. Tony Allen at Delaware State University, and all of the other local colleges and universities. Goldie Beacom has partnered with us as well. We're very grateful.
Wow, you have a lot. It sounds like you have a lot of different partners and sponsors, and that's absolutely amazing. But as you mentioned earlier, you need more funds. You need more people to help out on the forefront to really mentor and guide these young ladies. So this is your community camera right here. I want you to lay it out on the table. Tell everyone what you need from them, where they can find you, and any other important information that they need to know.
Thank you very much. Well, you've heard all of the accolades and the great things that are happening at the Delaware Adolescent Program Incorporated, affectionately known as DAPI. We want to invite you, and I say we because I represent a cadre of people that care and love the organization just as much as I do. We are 54 years old, and we're looking for people that are on fire to make a difference, not in one generation, but in two. Please, if you are interested in employment and one of the opportunities that I have mentioned strikes a fancy to you, please email me directly at dgriffin@dapi.org. That's dgriffin@dapi.org. Listen, if you're interested in AmeriCorps, we are looking for AmeriCorps members in Kent and Sussex counties, where you will help with the mentor program. You'll help with the community in that local area, bridge the gap, and come into our center and make sure that our DAPI daughters do, in fact, have a big sister that will make the impact that we're looking to receive.
That was perfect. That was so perfect.
That was great.
Absolutely. Dr. Griffin, thank you so much for joining us here. Good Morning Wilmington.
Thank you so very much.
Continued success at DAPI, and don't be a stranger.
I will not.
Come back on. Keep us up to date with whatever we can do here. I'm sure Ivan agrees, because he would be the first one to say that we wish you continued success, but never hesitate to reach out.
Thank you so much. Thank you both.
What's up, everyone? It's your main man, Big Ivan, the talk of the town, Mr. DETVCH.com, and I'm here with my wonderful and amazing co-host,
Vincenza.
We just stopped by to tell you to be sure, if you want any information on what's going on in Wilmington and to meet some dynamic people doing some amazing and great things, be sure to watch us live on Good Morning Wilmington on Mondays and Wednesdays at 10 p.m.
Oh, Ivan, 10 a.m.
Which he said, 10 a.m.
Listen to me. That's why he has me here. But yes, tune in live 10 a.m. Monday and Wednesday on Good Morning Wilmington.
DETVCH.com.